Iya, menarik ya. CEI itu adalah jejaring guru dan siswa yang aktif dalam lingkungan hidup untuk pembangunan berkelanjutan. Or we call a network of teacher and student active in environmental education for sustainable development.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the student, educators, and also there's some people who concerned about the education and environment. Wow. Keren. Berdirinya udah lama ya?
Iya, established since 1986.
Oh, 86. Waktu itu kita ada di mana? Oh, kamu ada di mana gitu ya? So where are you at that time? Where have you been? Okay. Ternyata teman-teman kita CEI ini udah countdown mau tanggal 27 ya Stien ya. Tanggal 27, 27 of September until 3rd of October. Terus ngapain aja sih? Dan siapa aja? Tadi kan katanya para educators dan juga teman-teman kita yang ini ya, yang sudah melakukan research katanya. Terus gimana sih proses ininya kira-kira? Ngapain sih kok melakukan penelitian gitu?
mungkin sebelum kita lanjut, before we continue, maybe we have like more than 40 people here in front of us. Because we are so exciting, jadi we almost forgot whether we should speak bahasa Indonesia or more into English or both. So you can put it writing on the chatting. Otherwise, we are talking
in English or in bahasa gitu ya.
Yeah, and nobody really, understand about it. So, English please.
English please. So maybe 70-80% in English ya, 20% in bahasa.
Yeah.
Okay. Ini we are more relaxed. We are talking like friends around the globe. So before we do and have more about CEI, I think we should have some information on how we are going to react on this online live streaming. So whoever that would like to have a question, please you can write on chatting.
Or
raise your hand, please. I raise my hand. So. And then also please have your mic mute all the time, unless otherwise you are going to talk. And also because we are live, the three of us in one screen, I would say that if you want to look at the three of us, I believe that just put the pin on admin CEI, right? So you can see the three of us at one time. Okay, thank you. So I won't say anything anymore, and I let the chairman here talking about CEI. And please, maybe you can introduce yourself and what is actually your role, Stien and Miss Mimi. Then so everybody here will know each other and can have easily talking.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Stien? Yeah.
Now I'm listening.
Terima kasih. So my name is Stien Matakupan. I'm a conference chair with Miss Mimi together, and I used to be a high school teacher when CEI board introduced me to CEI, and I'm now a lecturer and also a consultant, education consultant.
My turn. Okay, hi everybody. Nice to have you tonight. I am Khaira Fitmi. Khaira Fitmi, or usually my nickname is Mimi. Right now I am one of the hosts in CEI 2020. My background right now, I'm active in Sekolah Alam Indonesia. I'm a PPP and corporate secretary, and also we join in Jaringan Sekolah Alam Nusantara. Right now I'm still active, do some trainings, and also teaching, like you, Stien. So we are educators, so we still do that. Okay, and including one of my exciting activity is join with the family of CEI. I'm so happy, I'm so happy to join with this community. That's Lucy.
Okay.
And Stien.
And maybe I introduce myself. My name is Lucy, and I'm actually the host of this place. And I'm very glad to work together with these two beautiful ladies, and also to all of you. Very exciting. And maybe we should start with what is actually CEI Indonesia, what is the role, and what actually you guys doing.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
CEI, for CEI we have also a guest and then board member. Perhaps the one to talk about CEI, I think we have it's opportunity for the board member before we talk about Indonesia.
Yeah.
Before we
talk about CEI Indonesia.
Okay, I have the name. I have Anne Mary, isn't it?
Yes.
Maybe you can raise your hand or introduce yourself, and please unmute yourself. I can hear you.
Hello.
Please go ahead.
Right, my name is Annie. I'm from Scotland. I'm currently the secretary of the CEI board, and I'm representing them here today. The international board are teachers and educators drawn from all across the world who help to organise the activities of CEI. Our main activity is to host an annual conference where participants from all over the world can come to the country that is hosting the conference and experience the environmental solutions and problems that that country faces in a physical setting. The conference itself has lots of different elements, both interactive with students and teachers, and also talks, discussions. Students spend a year putting together a local project that they present at the conference, and all in all, they get to know people from across the world. They get to look at how their environmental solutions differ from country to country, and they also get the opportunity to meet with youth and form friendships all across the world, which is extremely important in vitalising the communities within the areas that come to CEI. There are many countries that are involved in Caretakers. We have normally about 16 to 20 countries at any conference. Each conference normally has about 250 to 300 delegates. And this year we should have had a physical conference in Indonesia, and we were all really looking forward to coming once again to Indonesia to experience the beautiful hospitality that we feel from Indonesia. But unfortunately, due to COVID, that is not going to be possible. So the next best thing, because we don't want to let a year go by without having some form of conference, then we are having a virtual conference. And hopefully that will give students from all across the world the opportunity to present the projects that they've been working on, to take part in discussions, to take part in workshops, and to get to know other students from all around the globe. Okay? Any questions?
I have, if you may.
Okay.
If I may.
Yes, of course.
Well, I understand that the CEI is already 34 years. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, that's correct.
Actually, can you give like a little highlight about when it started and how how it really can sustain up to 34 years by now?
Okay, it started in 1986 when 3 teachers in Chicago got together and decided that they needed to do something practical to inform environmental education across the world. And they decided to host a conference. One of the teachers was on a sabbatical to America. He was from the Netherlands, and they decided to hold the first conference in the Netherlands. And they spent a week in the Netherlands doing all sorts of activities with a combination of teachers and students. It was very important to have this combination. We didn't want to have a conference just for students or a conference just for teachers or educators. We wanted a conference that combined both of them, that would allow them to work together towards a common goal. And the idea was for each delegation to undertake a local project in the hope that by undertaking a local project, they could share their results and it would become a global project. So over the years, we give any country that wants to host the conference the opportunity. They have to put forward a proposal and we decide which country will be the next host. The whole point of the physical conference is to allow people to experience different countries and different nationalities and to interact in person with the people of that country and to see their solutions to their environmental problems. Over the 34 years, we have visited many countries. I myself have been to 24 of the conferences, I think, now. We've been all over the world. We've been to Israel, we've been to the US, we've been to South Africa, we've been to Kenya, we've been to Indonesia, Costa Rica. We've had 2 in Scotland. I've hosted 2 in Scotland myself. We have been all over the globe. And the idea is that we build a network of students and teachers across the world who are practically working towards environmental education in their local community and helping to spread the word worldwide.
Thank you, Anne. It's very detailed and it's really clarified the sky by now. And I think how should we do now? I mean, we go to CEI Indonesia first before we raise question to CEI board, or you want to, I have to ask the 2 ladies here, or you want to, everybody ask Anne by now?
Actually, I'm the newbie also in the family of the CEI. Stien, maybe Stien is more, introduce about CEI Indonesia. I think that growing, in Indonesia, CEI is growing.
Okay, now I think we listen to CEI Indonesia first before we open for question. If you would like to do it, go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it was in 1997. Actually, the first time I met Annie in the conference in the Center of Environmental Education in East Java, but actually it's the initiator, the founder is the late Suryo Prawiro Atmojo. It's my teacher. So he got an award and then invited to the conference in Scotland, I remember. Yeah. So then we had the International Teachers Conference and I was so impressed with the Caretakers network, the way they introduced the principle of environmental education and then the methodology. I was so impressed at the time. I learned a lot from Annie, from Brigitta, and many others, the teachers from CEI network at the time. And then in 2001, so after that we had some teachers conferences, but in 2001 then we established CEI Indonesia.
Okay.
So
2001.
yeah, 2001, and yeah, we try to send teachers and students to various conferences. I remember my first conference was in Sweden in 2000, and then it continued, and then we hope that more teachers and students experience CEI. That's why we then like a roadshow, we did roadshow, we did workshop for teachers, conference for teachers, and also teachers from CEI network also attended our environmental teachers international conference like 4 times, I remember. So yeah, many teachers in CEI network came to Indonesia. Yeah, share. So then we commit to keep promote CEI in Indonesia, and luckily
I meet you.
I met
So
her,
since
Miss Mimi.
2001 ya, 2001 and Sekolah Alam Indonesia and also Jaringan Sekolah Alam Nusantara 2017 ya.
17, the first
17,
time we met.
almost 4 years,
Yeah.
yeah. Almost 4 years. So I'm still a newbie. So I also learn more from Stien, yeah, inspiring me about the environment and about education.
Okay, that's great. I mean, before we talking about the preparation about
Okay.
CEI 2020, I would say that whoever would like to have a question to Anne, to the board of CEI, and also to Stien,
Yeah.
please go ahead. You can raise your hands, or you can also have a chatting. Go ahead. We have like 45, and including us, maybe 50 already. So go ahead if whoever would like to have a question or maybe something you want to say about CEI or how you feel joining CEI maybe.
Yeah. Ada catering.
I recognize there are some journalists also here from Jakarta
okay.
Post. Yeah.
Go ahead. You bisa dikasih tahu nanti ya kalau ada. Okay. I think before while we are waiting for any question or something, I would say that maybe now we go to Miss Mimi as a chairman, right? For CI 2020 in Indonesia. We would love to hear about the preparation, what is actually the challenges, and the first time becoming virtual. Maybe it's another excitement as well.
It's like an adventure, yeah. It's like an adventure, new adventure.
Go
for
ahead,
us,
yeah. Share with them.
Actually, I come to Turkey, last year, to be an observer, and then follow all the activities. And then at that time in Turkey, we get honor, Stien, ya. Kita mendapatkan kehormatan Indonesia to be host for 2020. But offline at that time, still planning offline. So we August 19, start from August, we have done preparation. We go look the places, and then do preparation. And then by the time also do selection for the students until March, actually, until March 20. And then, because of the situation, board decided to cancel the offline, because of the situation globally. It's okay, including Indonesia too. And then in our team, in CEI team, actually, we still challenge ourselves too. We propose to team, we propose to Stien also. How about if we do that online? Actually, online is the first time also for CEI, right? Because it used to be offline, So this is our first time experience online. So everybody, maybe challenging for us, for the system, for the how to prepare that also. And then Stien proposed to the board, and board approve that we have the online system. Before we have a pre-conference, Actually, we have had a pre-conference, And now we have the program prepared for the 7 nights. 7 nights start from 27 until the 3rd of October. We prepare for the program. We have a big team, actually. This is a big team, a big family. Actually, I'm here and then somebody out there, and we've never met actually before we plan to have a meeting in Bali. Hi, Dharma. We plan to have an offline meeting in our dream before, We dreamed that, okay, we had a meeting in Bali, in Kalimantan, and so on, but unfortunately, we do it in the screen, 16 inches, 13 inches screen, online. Until now, we do maybe marathon,
So maybe you can share with us what is the challenges having the conference virtual online
conference? Okay.
Yeah.
Indonesia, you know that Indonesia right now we almost rainy season. Yeah. Welcome to rainy season in Indonesia. Yeah. Sometimes because of the weather, because of our activity also, we still do our activity. The students still do the online class. We still do our works, yeah, as a teacher, as an educator, and then at night we have an online meeting to prepare that, and also we have coordination with the alumni also, yes, Stien, yeah, with the alumni,
Senior alumni,
and also with junior alumni, with the board. We do online to set the time. Actually, the first time to set the time, to find the good time for us, yeah. So that why good morning, good night, like that, because a different time. That's a challenging. And then because of the activity, and then in the student mindset, they're ready to have offline, like Russia, yeah. Like Russia, before they have prepared well, and then also have a flight, yeah, but unfortunately cancel the flight, yeah. We're sorry for that, but we hope that Russia still join, yeah, with the online virtual conference to us.
So the virtual and the online or the offline preparation
both. Offline first, and then we switch, do adjustment, agile.
Yeah, we booked the venue already.
Yeah, we have booked the venue. Actually, we have booked, and then we maybe almost 70% ready. 70% ready. And then the student have also registered. Yeah, the student registered, and then we give. Yeah, because of the, and then we switch into the virtual preparation. It's challenging. So we thanks, yeah, the alumni join with us, and also the board support, and also the team in Indonesia. Somewhere they join with us. That's a big family. That's a great family, I think.
All right. So I don't know, maybe Wayne or Calvin is already
Wayne,
here.
Calvin.
Hello. Are you there? So maybe you can share something. You know, it seems like easy to meet virtual, but actually behind the scene is a lot of things that we have to do and co up with it. The technology is make us crazy, you know. So maybe Wayne Swift, right? Or Calvin Young can share something.
Di tengah-tengah. Mr. Wayne yang di bawah. Stien yang full screen.
Who gonna talk first?
Yeah, tengah-tengah.
These two, I would say the advisor of CEI. So
Mr. Wayne.
Go ahead. Maybe Wayne Swift, Mr. Wayne Swift. Can you please unmute? Hi. Unmute, please. Your voice.
Okay, now can you hear me?
Yeah, very good. How are you?
Kemut ya lagi. Unmute.
Can you please unmute?
Okay.
All right.
Now you can hear me? Okay, Karen's nodding. So, okay, I just want to say, thank you for continuing to expand and grow the caretaker spirit. You folks in Indonesia are to be commended to follow the ideas that our late Sirio had developed and evolved in that, and had some of us come over in the early years. I know Anne Marie's been there. I've been there several times, and so on. Dan Hoynicki has been there and helped grow the concept. And then you folks expanded that into your nature school network, and you're continuing to use your resources there. It's been a learning curve for all of us to get involved with the Microsoft team, and I know there are some still struggling with it, but again, as good educators, you've put together a team and helped educate us all. So we're looking forward to this new experience. And we certainly appreciate your dedication and experience in helping us guide us to an expanded caretaker community around the world. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Wayne. We would love to hear from Calvin. Calvin, yeah? Is he here?
Mr. Calvin.
I'm here. Hello, everyone. Can you folks hear me?
Yes, good morning, Calvin.
Morning.
Selamat pagi, selamat malam to everyone.
Selamat pagi.
Selamat pagi.
Yeah. Everyone, so I missed some of that intro, but I'm very, very happy to be here. I'm very fortunate to be part of this organization. As some of you know me, I've been a caretaker for a few years, probably one of the eldest of the Caretakers family. But I'm very happy and very excited about what caretakers have in store for the world. So again, I'm happy to be here. I'm excited to exchange ideas from a global perspective. And thanks to the CEI team that put this together. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Calvin. Can I ask maybe if there's still not question right now, so maybe I raise one question first. It can be like Wayne or Calvin. I mean, what is actually your opinion or your thought during this pandemic, COVID, how the challenges we're gonna face for this conference? It's going to be 7 days. So how you foresee that during this pandemic and with all the limitation, I would say.
Well, okay, I'll jump in. That I think it's an exciting challenge that we have always pulled together as a community, and always wanted to help educate and empower the youth. And we have used our technology and our smiles across the miles as a continuing motivation to continue to find ways to empower youth to become caretakers of their environment in their home community, because what they do in their home community affects our global community. So I think that we've used the latest technology to make the best of a trying time. But I've never seen anybody that didn't have smiles on our screen as we got together. So let's just keep on smiling across the miles as we grow our caretaker community.
Thank you. Any additional from Calvin you want to share with us? How actually you feel?
Yeah, so I feel that with these challenges comes just a host of opportunities for folks globally. Never in the history of CEI or doing any business, we've had an opportunity to connect in a level that we've had. So over the last several months, I've had an opportunity to spend quite a bit of time with all of our global partners. And I think without this pandemic, this would not have been possible, or we would never have pushed this technology. So again, this is a great opportunity for all of us. And I think it's going to set the standard for how we interact with our youth moving forward.
Thank you. Maybe Stien would like to add something.
Yeah, we really thank the advisor, the board that always support us. Yeah, and always respond to our questions and then ask for
Many questions.
many questions.
Many questions.
Bombard them with lots of questions. So thank you very much. But yeah, this is new for us. But we have also a senior alumni. Yeah, they give tremendous support, I can say, and also from the board. Yeah.
Maybe we can hear somebody or from alumni.
Yeah.
That is here. You can raise your hand or you can unmute.
Yeah, we have Jana.
Hi, I'm here. Hello.
Okay.
Hi, Jana.
Hello. Yes, I'm Jana. Just for anyone who doesn't know me.
We have to smile.
Yeah. So I'm working as part of the alumni team. I'm there, the head of the alumni team, I guess, for this year. So we've really enjoyed working with Team Indonesia. It's been very interesting getting all the technology and everything sorted and time zones, but I think we've had a really good time planning together. So do you have any questions, or do you want me to speak about something specific?
Yeah, maybe what actually you feel on this activities that I can see here, the two ladies that actually almost like this, you see my
impossible
hand,
mission,
like
yeah,
impossible.
become possible.
So, but then they move on, they keep on going and looking all, I don't know.
You make me cry,
assistance,
You make me cry. Where is the tissue?
Go ahead, Diana.
It's challenging.
I guess so. The alumni have been going since about 2006 as far as Caretakers is concerned, and the alumni basically are just people who went as students who wanted to come back and help in some way. So usually we're involved with helping the host plan the annual conference, and that can be a whole bunch of different activities depending on the year. But usually we try to focus on activities that are centered around the students and the young people. And in recent years, especially, we're very focused on social media and the power that social media can have and really getting young people engaged in that way. But mostly we look, obviously, of course, at environmental issues, but also cultural and social activities are kind of the main thing that the alumni work at during the conference. And it's people who have also, of course, a vested environmental interest. So we usually are all doing projects in our home countries or working with our national branches on environmental projects or environmental issues. So yeah, and we're from all over the globe, of course. So adds a touch of international flavor to every conference to have people from all over the world helping with some of the activities. So yeah. And you'll see us at a lot of the activities, I think, during the conference. So
yeah, how make you I mean, as an alumni, how can you be very active until today? Sorry.
Strong commitment, yeah.
Family.
I'm just curious.
yeah, so I think I attended as a student twice, and then I attended as an alumni 3 or 4 times maybe. And it's usually that you have made so many good friends and good connections, and you learn so much that you're so passionate that you dedicate lots of your free time. Certainly at the moment, we're working our full work day, and then we work 2-3 hours on Caretakers in the evenings. But of course, you wouldn't do that if you didn't enjoy it and you didn't have the passion. So I think it's one of those experiences that it really changes people's lives. I think it changed most of us. It changed our course of even where our future went and what we studied at college or what jobs we got, because we had a completely different perspective after going to a Caretakers conference that really just sticks with you forever. And the impact it actually has on young people is enormous. We see so many of the kids that come out of the conference now, and they came in saying, I want to study law, and they go out saying, I'm going to be an environmental lawyer. And it's funny how it really does change people.
Wow, that's very interesting. We never finish talking about environment because it's within us, right? And with this pandemic also, that's when people saying that the environment is getting better, but we have to keep moving, keep on going, right? So, anything you want to add or something to Jana?
Yeah, the network of student and teachers, and now growing to the network of alumni. So it promising for me. It's promising because for the world they need youth like Jana to continue the work to raise people awareness on environment, and then everyone will then think that everything we do here in our own country actually will give effect to our friends across the world in many countries. So that's very important, and the future of CEI actually on people like Jana's hands.
Yeah. And also our student, yeah.
And our students.
Yes.
So to make
Young people,
yeah,
no matter where they live, what the career they choose, the lifestyle, but actually we need to understand that we are the caretakers of environment.
yeah. So
That's good. And you know what? I saw also on the screen there is a President CEI of India. You would like to have some share maybe? Unmute, please. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm unmuted.
Okay. Yes.
Thank you. A very good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and late evenings to all the people from different parts of the countries and world. I am one of the mediocre age CEI member from almost 20 years now. I can see 3 generations in the CEI network since my father used to be, and then the group, and then people like me with white hair getting in the age, and of course the very new ones, which are the the school teachers and the new alumni who have attended our most recent and few past conferences. I welcome and first of all thanks Stien and her team in Indonesia for organizing sorry, overall confidently this virtual conference, because even if the COVID situation has arisen, I believe the confidence in all the CEI, all the caretakers, that's what we call ourselves caretakers, has really kept us together and rather more closely bonded virtually than ever before, because we used to only meet in the annual conferences and meet up only physically and face to face. But I think this is the occasion that we have been in touch also for organizing this conference in Indonesia. The team had been working 24/7, coordinating with all the people across the globe in different time zones. I think a big applause to Indonesia caretakers, as well as the volunteers, the schools, the principals, the teachers, and of course the participants who you can see only a glimpse on today's press conference, but you will definitely see uh, a great turnover and a stadium pack audience on our virtual conference starting in next 3 days. My journey in CEI had been as a student volunteer in India, attended very few conferences internationally in Poland, Indonesia. Uh, we had been able to send a lot of delegations to Kenya, Scotland, also in other parts of the world. And during the presentations, always the feedback was as expected, and over expectation was there by the CEI members and the mentors and the host delegations. I believe that this conference would be a paramount, dais for everyone across, from schools in all our countries, joining from different parts of the world, and will definitely give out a really good learning and outcome to all our students, our teachers fraternity, as well as the young environmentalists who will be really working towards protection of the environment. And now we have the new normal coming in the world, which is after COVID lockdown. I believe this will definitely get us a new learning, new ideas to brainstorm during the conference, and certainly as per the program schedule, there would be an option, and there would be a lot of interaction more to be on the way, which we will witness and we will take as learning and for new conferences to come. So all the best. Thank you very much. And we believe it would be a grand success, at least for this year. All the best. Thank you very much. Any questions?
Thank you so much. Well, any question? Because I don't want to have the only one to give question. So whoever that up there, with us, we have like 55 people here all together. So whoever that would love to ask anything, please do so. You can write on the chatting, and also you can raise your hand. Then whatever, or you want to share, please go ahead, because we have journalists here, right? And I believe that they would love to have more information about what we are doing, what CEI doing for before and after pandemic, the new normal, I would say. And I can see Annie back, right? Raise the hand.
Hi. Yeah, just to say a little bit about national branches. We haven't really mentioned the national branches, but across the world, there are national branches of Caretakers of the Environment International. And those national branches are responsible for the activities within their own country. And they run different activities. They help the students and teachers. They spread the word of CEI throughout their own country. And we have national branches now stretching from India, where you spoke to Abhishek, right across parts of Africa, whole of Europe, all different countries that have their own national branches. And it's one way of disseminating information. It's one way of having the local acting globally as well, because it means that the members of the national branch can put out feelers in their own community and get more people involved, even at the national level. For not everyone can afford or has the time to come to an international conference. But the idea of disseminating the information that they learn at the conference to the national branches and being able to share that with students and teachers throughout their own countries is one of the really important aspects of Caretakers. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Oh, that's... Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Well, just to add, if this is a press conference, of course, then I presume that journalists are known for asking questions and masking us with all what inputs they require from us. So I think that let journalists ask the question, and we all will be able to give out all the inputs that we have to have a complete 360-degree information about what they are looking forward to include from today's session.
Yes, sir. That is actually what I try to encourage them to give us the question. But while we are waiting, and I didn't see that beside Mr. Wayne again, then raise hands. That I would like whoever that would love to talk and raise hand or write a question on the meeting chat, please go ahead, and especially the journalists. But while doing so and waiting, I would say that it's CEI's all members' job to talk and share what you are doing on every countries, so that the journalists also can get information from that. Go ahead, Wayne. Unmute, please.
the fact that Caretakers operates on a zero budget. The driving force is the love of empowering youth to be all they can be is the driving force. Because as Janice said, I work my regular job and then spend 3 hours working on Caretakers. So we're the only international organization dealing with empowering youth about the environment that operates on a zero budget. The national branches naturally incur some expenses, but it's all donated. The second thing I'd like to say is that the Caretakers encourages the learning of science and English. Many of the non-speaking countries have an English teacher that partners with a science teacher in order to guide the learning of the science terms in English in order to communicate at the conferences. And so this is another facet of Caretakers that is not really talked about, but I think it's also an important one in giving youth an opportunity to learn how to think in English and act and ask questions in that as part of our caretaker experience. And also, I think Anne Marie ought to talk about the evolution of the alumni network from how it began and the growth that it has led to today, and also the different categories of alumni and the resources they bring. Thank you.
Thank you. And can we have maybe hearing from Karin first? Or there's a hands from, user India. So while we're waiting for Karin, maybe from India? Unmute, please.
Yes. So when we are given a task to speak, and this is all about press conference, of course, I would like to mention, I'm sure a lot of Indonesian students are already there on this conference.
Unmute.
We also have been acknowledged that CEI India's representing schools, that too geographically distant from West India, Northwest India, and East India. They are already on this conference. A couple of our students, Devishi and Aryan, are also on this conference along with their teachers. Ms. Manisha also. I think there is a lot of good participation coming across from different branches. The number has increased. As well as a long-term project which CEI includes with the alumni is also, we had recently discussed during June and July in the boards as well as within Indonesia and Asian countries along with India branch, that we will be starting to collaborate for partnering schools from India to Indonesia to Korea to other places wherein we can start doing some collaborative environment protection projects together. To start with, we can do and think and brainstorm on virtual means, and then probably we can connect. Apart from the national conferences, we can always do international trips and school visits cross countries, so that we can definitely work on these projects together to work as collaborative projects. Also, Devishi is a bit prepared and she would like to be putting her thought also for the day. And I believe if that's the way ahead, let her raise her hand and she will give out certain thoughts to you, as well as the student Aryan. I believe it's all about students and teachers to discuss. So, I mean, they're all on the floor to be disposed by the conference. It's all on your disposal.
Thank you, Mr. Abuseh. So, Karin, please. Somebody asking you to talk. Maybe you can share what's happened in Sweden.
Sweden, the project, student project.
Unmute, please.
Karin.
I'm trying to. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm Karin Warren from Sweden, and so I am the president of the Swedish part of the CEI right now, and we will have one group to be in this this historic conference that is going to take part now soon. It's fantastic, I think. All the organization you've done to make it possible to do it digitally, and here in Sweden we are not so many members, but they're quite active members of the CEI doing different smaller projects, for instance picking up trash from the beaches and organizing that. It's a former student of mine, Fredrika, who has organized that. I think she's done it now for 6 or 7 times. And so the CEI is Sweden is growing very slowly, but it's growing, and it's quite active. And there's also another member of the Swedish CEI who is going to be part of this digital conference. Vildana is her name. Yeah, it will be very, very exciting, this. And just today I have been, because in Sweden we have school going on. The high school is on. Not in all countries the high school is on now, but the students are in school and working with different other subjects and so forth. But these 4 students of mine are going to be joining and be a part of this conference as much as they can, and they will probably be almost all the time with the conference. And they have 2 of them have just now, only 2 hours ago, they spoke to the educational board of the city in Landskrona, and they were telling about us, the CEI. And we have also sent I think it was a great thing that you sent the press release that you sent out. And so it's sent to 5 different newspapers in Sweden. And what is going on here to discuss a sustainable future, to discuss the environment, to discuss our earth that we all share. It is a fantastic way to do it like this, to do it online and to reach out to the whole world this way. It is absolutely fantastic. And my students and I were also very happy to collaborate with some Indonesian schools. Was it 2 years ago now, Stien, that you helped us to get together with a school in Sumatra and also Bali. One in Bali. And that was also a fantastic way to use internet and to have certain issues to discuss, and to discuss it together with another high school on the other side of the globe. So that was a wonderful experience for us as well. And yeah, CEI is so much. It's so much. It's the conferences, but it's so much more too. So I'm really looking forward to this conference now. Yes.
Thank you, Karen. If we go further, I think a lot of people, and especially journalists, of course, would love to hear what actually we're gonna CEI Indonesia doing, hosting the conference here in the next
7 nights, 8 project actually.
Okay, I think
project presentation, interactives, actually many programs in CEI 2020.
Yeah. Maybe you can share with them, please.
7 nights, yeah. So that's endurance. So stay healthy. We have a project presentation, and then we have interactive workshop, yeah, Stien, yeah. And then we have a future leader. The student challenge, if suppose that they are a leader, so what do they do, like that. Have a discussion, sharing. Then we have also cultural events. And then we have a student showcase, CEI talks, yeah, from the expert, and then virtual tour. So you can go somewhere, yeah. And then we have the most inspiring one is setting session, Environment Heroes. We have Butet Panurung, yeah, we have Lendo Nufo also.
Wow.
We have some people who speaks, and also Jeffrey Williams, yeah, from USA. And then we have Professor
Aryan Walls.
Yes, from so one of founder of CEI. So
Wow.
many talks.
So many activities in the next 7 days.
8 big activities and 7 nights.
Yeah, not only a serious one, but the fun.
And also the fun one, yeah. So we have cultural events, so you should join with us.
Games,
You're gonna dance and sing,
quiz.
yeah?
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah.
We try to make
Yeah,
it
you can
fun.
see later on Friday or Saturday the cultural performance. So
Yeah, we have
each
a
country they
cultural.
will perform.
So it's not only something serious, but also you prepare something relaxing.
Yeah.
We have to keep
We
ourselves.
do something seriously what you should enjoy your life. Don't forget to smile.
All right. I don't know because I don't know which one is the journalist, but I think we keep moving. Yeah, we keep going on, and maybe we can
From
hear
Russia?
something from Russia. You know, maybe raise your hand or so our.
Before we are so ready with offline, yeah, offline, and then now we come virtual online.
Yeah.
Russia.
So go ahead.
Good afternoon. Russia.
Good afternoon.
Yes. I'd like. Do you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to introduce you our student Ivan. We are together, and I'd like to tell you that our school has been taking part in these conferences for 15 years, and we have a big experience of participation. And it was very interesting to work with different schools from all over the world in partnership. We had some projects together with Costa Rica, together with Portugal, with Sweden, and of course, it is always very interesting to understand that the cultures are different, the countries are different, but the problems are the same, and we can learn from each other, and we can do some projects together. And as for this year, our team consists of the students who have never taken part in the conferences, and of course for them it was very exciting, very interesting to take part in Indonesian conference, but because of pandemic it was impossible. And of course it is very good that you will organize a virtual conference, and all the students agreed to participate, because for them it is I think that Khaira will tell what it is for them, this virtual conference.
It's a great experience. It's a great experience to make new friends, maybe, and knew about other eco problems in other countries.
Now, thank you, Vanya. I think that he's a bit shy. But I think that this conference will give him opportunity to be braver and to use his English language more. And of course, we have some problem with the language. We is an ordinary school. We have only 3 times English lessons a week, and we hope that our students will understand everything or most of the speeches during the conference. And I have a request for organizers to speak not so fast during the conference, not so fast thing.
Yes.
Well, thank you very much.
We take note about it. Thank you. And maybe we can ask what is actually the exciting project that you are doing there in Russia?
Do you want to know about our project?
Yeah, the most exciting one.
The most exciting one. I think that national drinks, it was a very interesting project, national drinks. We did it together with Costa Rica students, and then we wrote to many other teachers from different countries, and we got many recipes, and we even did the electronic recipe book of different national drinks good for health. And it was exciting. We tried to prepare some of them, and it was a great experience.
Okay. Thank you so much. Okay, so maybe it comes
during the conference.
Say it again.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck for us. Good luck for all of us. Maybe we go to the homeland, Indonesia. Maybe what's the?
We have from Indonesia student Zaki from Sekolah Alam Indonesia. Zaki from Sekolah Alam Indonesia, are you there?
Yeah.
Halo Zaki, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, very well.
Ayo.
Go ahead, you can share what you have.
So
Ngapain aja? So
I'll introduce myself
explain about
first.
your project.
My name is Zaki Musyafa Biu, 9th grade from Sekolah Alam Indonesia. In this CEI virtual conference, I'll present a project named Portable Power Generator. The portable power generator basically is a tool that you can bring in your backpacks to charge your phones, your tablet, and other small electronic tools. So it uses sunlight and water and wind to charge the battery, and of course, because it's portable, you can bring it to hiking, you can bring it to the mountain, you can bring it to places that difficult to get electricity.
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's about the project of my team.
All right, so how you feel with this virtual conference, Zaki?
Gimana perasaannya, Zaki?
Perasaanku, can I speak in bahasa?
Ya, bisa.
Oke. Kalau perasaanku sendiri mengikuti CEI Virtual Conference ini sebetulnya senang banget karena dengan CEI Virtual Conference ini kita jadi bisa ketemu banyak orang sekaligus tanpa perlu berpergian jauh, meskipun emang beda rasanya dengan berpergian ketemu langsung, tapi dengan hal begini kita bisa menjangkau lebih banyak orang, kita juga bisa berinteraksi dengan lebih mudah dan tentunya aman gitu ya. Gitu sih perasaan saya.
Okay, anybody want to translate? So maybe I translate a bit that Zaki feel very exciting, not less than what exciting when it was offline, of course. And he said that he's very happy that he can meet everybody around the world and sharing what he's doing, and he's also looking forward for the conference. So it's unbelievable that in this challenging time, everybody still smile and feel very hopeful to share the project that they are in. I think that's what Zaki tried to
say to us,
share with us.
You know, Lucy, Zaki was our president before.
Oh.
President of the student in Sekolah Alam Indonesia, Mr. President.
So he's the president.
He was a president.
Yeah. My God.
Student union.
The student, yeah.
I should learn more to become a president. All right. Okay. So there is one that would love also to thank you, Zaki, and I would love to have Cindy Lebner. Yes, go ahead. You can unmute.
Hi. I am very excited to be able to attend this pre-conference meeting and that I actually figured out the software. And I want to thank Jana and Wayne for helping me get up to snuff with it. I want to just bring in a little piece of history, and I want to reflect on the importance of caretakers of the environment in my family's life, this community's life, I believe our country's life, and the international life. In 1987, my husband, who has passed away, was asked by our school district in Wisconsin to attend the first CEI conference in The Hague, the Netherlands. And fortunately, he decided to do it and worked with a student and attended and saw the promise, saw the opportunity that is there to network with students and teachers from around the world, and the value that it provides, the synergy that happens when you have like-minded people from around the world energized by a dedication and a love of the environment, but a love of people because of the interdependence and the necessity to value both so that we can prosper and move ahead. And since then, I was involved starting in 1990. I also worked in the same school district, and I attended my first conference in Bristol, England, and I've since been to many conferences. My husband was on the United States board and was also part of the international board. I'm from Wisconsin. I live in Wisconsin, which is the state our wonderful Senator Gaylord Nelson was a senator in, and he's the founder of Earth Day. And my children, when they were old enough, participated. They're now in their 30s and 40s. But I've seen the importance and the value of CEI in that the students that my husband brought the lives they've chosen, the lives my children have chosen because of the influence of this international community. I see that their lives, I'm sure, were changed. My son is now in his mid-30s and is dedicated to the environment and actually is going to be presenting on Monday at this conference virtually. So, and I know so many of the alumni, I used to work with some of the alumni that first had the vision of actually propelling the alumni into leadership roles. And this was in 2006, I believe, in Poland. And from talking with them, the dedication that they had as young adults, and I see that now, how it's exploded with the alumni that Annie and Stien are working with. That is something that is priceless, priceless. It is affecting their spirit, their soul, and it is going to be passed on to all the other children that are going to be coming to this conference and conferences in the future. And it is, I believe, affecting, I'm speaking for myself, but all the teachers and the other adults that are associated with We Are Forever Changed. So I want to thank CEI. I am so grateful that it was begun, and I want to make everyone aware of and remind everyone of the powerful capacity we have to change lives for the good and hopefully continue to campaign for our environment. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Now we can hear. Okay, it's muted. Okay, I'm muted now. Okay, good. So anybody would like to share your activities or maybe coming Poland? Anybody from Poland? Please raise hands or unmute yourself. Or any other countries, maybe Africa? No, no Africa. Europe, are they European? I just try to be more exciting. So, while we are waiting, maybe you can share also as a chairman of 2020 conference. What's actually you're going to do?
Actually, we have project presentation divided into 3 kinds. Full project, is it? And then 48 hours project. What is that? 48 hours.
48.
Yes, only 48.
Yeah, because difficult for some schools since the school are closed, so students cannot continue their work on environmental projects. So we offer them to do something simple, start from themselves, start from their home, and then
Start from the simple things. Start from your home.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you can do, yeah. So 48 hours project, and then also we have brainstorm project.
Brainstorming.
Yeah, brainstorming project.
Yeah.
Okay, what else that Indonesia having, the project? I mean, it's very, of course, it's very difficult to not only Indonesia, to everybody because, the lockdown and all students,
Study
from home, online. It's really a challenge. I mean, having this conference, virtual conference also is a challenge for us. So maybe we should also hearing from Anna. Oh, there's a wave also from Davis, isn't it? So whoever that come first, can you please unmute?
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Thank you for having me here. It is really awesome to be here. It is my first time in an international conference. My name is Devishi Sutradhar. I am an 11th grader from Ranchi, Jharkhand, India. I am studying humanities, and while environmental studies is not one of my subject papers since we don't have it in our syllabus, I'm concerned about the environment and the role that the society should play to preserve it. My parents, they take out time to work for the environment. They are spreading awareness about the preservation of our environment, littering of garbage, avoiding use of plastic, recycling and reusing everyday things. For example, we use our vegetable peels and fruit wastes to make compost, and it really helps us. So when I saw my parents doing it, I also wanted to take part in doing something for my environment, for our environment. So I hope that from this conference, I get to learn a lot about how I can help it, and I gain a lot of knowledge. And yes, thank you for having me here.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We go to Jana again because she's raising hands. Go ahead.
I just wanted to jump in when you guys were talking about the 48-hour projects, I guess. Because I'm running that session together with Anne-Marie, who's also here, so I thought maybe I could share a little bit about what's planned. As Cindy already said, Nick is going to join us, so that's her son, Nick, and we're running the session together, and the idea is really that you undertake an action. We're really trying to push students to do an action, which is, of course, hard when we're mostly stuck indoors nowadays.
Jana,
and it's just, yes?
Jana, can you please talk slowly, because it's not all of us can really, have that fast.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, and also some have challenges with the Wi-Fi, so can you slowly, please?
Yeah. Okay, so we're running the 48-hour project sessions, and the idea is that we are really trying to get students to undertake an action in their local environment and then share it on social media. So one of the big things that we are encouraging is social media interaction and sharing what you learn at Caretakers with others. So it's really important that, what we do at Caretakers is shared widely with the people that we know, because we all have our own huge personal networks. Every student, every teacher, we all have these huge networks, and it's really important that we share what we do to make the actions even bigger. So I guess it's a small, simple project that should hopefully have a big, large impact.
Yeah.
Yeah. Only 48 hours, yeah?
Yeah, very short.
We don't lose hope on this.
Yeah? Yes.
Keep trying. That's great. So, thanks.
Yep, that was it for me.
Thanks, Jenna. And maybe Anna? Are you there? Anna? Can you see? Or anybody would love to share as well? Please go ahead. It seems that the journalists are also shy, or maybe because we already released having the press release.
Yeah, we have done it.
So, and it's a lot of information in the past 1.5 hours by now. I think it's really great. I'm a journalist, must be having a lot of information by now. So anybody, Anna? Or we haven't heard about maybe teacher?
Yeah, teacher, or also from Poland.
Or from Poland? Anybody from Poland maybe? No?
We have also the interesting.
Yeah, because we have 60. We have 60 here. So wow, can you imagine?
Hello everyone.
Hello.
Good afternoon and good evening.
Good afternoon and good evening.
And I'm very honored and to represent my country, India.
Yeah.
And it's a very great opportunity for us students to help people to Ma'am, is my voice clear?
Yeah. Can you try again because it's breaking up?
Ma'am, it's a very great opportunity and I'm very honored to represent my country and I'm feeling very blessed to be a part of this platform.
Thank you. And anything you want to share?
Lucy, like I said before, we have 7 nights and we have 8 programs. Beside the project presentation, we have that future leader debates. Yes,
That's very interesting.
Yeah, the discussion. The students have discussion supported someday if they are the leader.
So the leader in government, the leader in business, the leader in everywhere.
Maybe you can explain about
Yeah.
that.
So for the guiding question, is if I were a leader in my home country, how can I do to fight against COVID?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because talking about COVID is not only about the disease only, but it related to the environment, to the economy and social. So we will see from people, planet, and profit.
So any exciting program besides the future leader? Maybe you can share.
We have also a cultural evening performance. Yeah. Some countries maybe dances from every country singing, or maybe Stien will sing the song.
No, I'm not a good singer.
Yeah.
Okay, and anything?
The bake off. So chef from various countries. A student become a chef, and they will bake, they will cook, and then share online what they cook.
And then you will eat virtual.
We'll share it virtual.
Just share the photo, and then how to cook it.
Yeah.
All right. So, and anything else that you would love to?
Yeah. The speaker CEI talks. We invite a person who are expert in that their area. For instance, from Indonesia, we have Butet Manurung. So he's very famous here in Indonesia. Difficult to find her to
So
be a speaker.
Who is Butet Manuru?
Yeah, so Butet traveled to remote and Indonesia and then help indigenous people to learn how to read and then do math. So for the literacy program. Yeah, and we also speaker from
Sekolah Terapung.
Sekolah Terapung. Yeah.
So what's that
Can you
Sekolah
imagine
Terapung?
that?
Would you tell more about Sekolah Terapung?
Yep, with Mr. Rahmat Hidayat ya. Kebayang, can you imagine that as that floating school maybe, yeah, or move to some places?
So floating school in the river?
Yeah. Yeah.
In the what? In the island.
Oh, yeah. The
We have our backing over there, so
yeah,
That's backing vocal.
the boat. It travel from island to
travel.
island, and because Indonesia is archipelago, so.
Oh, Mr. Rahmat, how are you? Mr. Rahmat right now is watching us.
Yeah, yeah.
From
So
YouTube.
yeah. So
So what
this.
else that is going to be the to share their expertise in this during this future conference?
Yeah, from US, and then we have also from Scotland,
Netherlands,
yeah, from Netherlands, from Ireland about sustainable tourism, and in the workshop we learn also about cosmetic.
Yeah.
How to run the green cosmetics, sustainable business with sustainable concept. So we have Nadia, an alumni from USA. We'll talk about it.
Okay. And what else? And anything else?
7 night, you know.
Yeah.
So I have the schedule, the workshop, and also the student have a reflection. Yeah. After one activity, they have a discussion, a reflection.
Okay. So anything we would love to share? Was that Pak Dika?
Oh, Pak Dika is here. Yeah. Oh, Pak Dika,
Maybe
please.
Pak Dika, Mr. Dika.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Halo.
Halo, Pak.
Okay. My name is Dika. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah. My name is Dika, a scientist teacher in Sekolah Alam Bogor.
Sure. So, what you want to share with us? Ada yang mau di-share, Pak?
Okay.
Gimana persiapannya mungkin, tantangan?
Can I speak Indonesian language?
Okay.
Ya, persiapannya alhamdulillah ya sangat baik, penuh dengan semangat walaupun COVID atau pandemi ini ada, tapi semangat untuk terus menebar kebermanfaatan, menjalankan proyek itu terus membara gitu ya di siswa-siswi Sekolah Alam Bogor.
Apa yang dikerjakan di sana, Pak Dika? Proyeknya mungkin bisa di-share.
Proyek kami lebih ke arah perkotaan ya, bagaimana kita melihat banyaknya sampah yang berada di sekitar, yaitu terutama styrofoam ya, sampah styrofoam. Oleh karena itu kita coba buat proyek yaitu yang bernama Styrofoamers. Proyek Styrofoamers lebih menekankan kepada penekanan jumlah sampah ya, yang berada di sekitar lingkungan, seperti itu. Kita buat berbagai prakarya ya, untuk bisa mengurangi jumlah styrofoam. Tuh, dan juga melakukan gerakan-gerakan dengan membuat e-flyer ya di Instagram. Kemudian juga kita coba bikin rencana Dropbox untuk meletakkan styrofoam yang ada di lingkungan.
Yeah, Stien explain. Yeah, menarik. Yeah. So Pak Pramudika actually doing the project called Styrofoamers with his students, and he said that they are also excited like us to run the project, continue the project, and during the conference to share the project and get input from other participants as well. Ya, and berapa lama Pak proyeknya dilakukan Pak? Kalau boleh tahu?
Sudah hampir 6 bulan ya kalau misalnya dihitung dari awal gitu, hampir 6 bulan. Mungkin untuk sekarang pandemi berarti 3 bulanan lah.
Wow, ya. Jadi hampir 9 bulan berarti ya?
Iya.
Yeah, so the team has been running the project for about 9 months. So before the pandemic, they already started the project, and even in Indonesia, since we have lots of schools would like to join the conference, so we did a national selection, and one of them is from Pak Pramudika Sunaria schools. So excited to have you, Pak. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe anybody would love to have more program or project that you would love to share with us, because it's we just have 6 minutes to go before we wrap up.
Yeah.
So anybody, Annie, go ahead. I see your hand.
Hi, yes, just to say that as well as scientific environmental projects, we also try to focus a lot on arts and the environment. And there are workshops based around that at the conference. I'm doing one on theatre and the environment because I run a theatre company. And there's also going to be one run by Armand from the Netherlands on art and the environment. So as well as the scientific aspects of the environment, the artistic aspects of it are also equally important.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah, and then we also have Ari from Art Center called Saung Palakali.
Saung Palakali.
Yeah, we also
Support
share us about art, 3R art. Yeah, so how to make a recycled product, but in very artistic way.
That's good. And yes, Wayne, please.
Unmute, please.
Yes. Okay. I just want to thank Stien for her continuing support and vision, and I know she's empowered and got all of you in Indonesia involved and everything like that. And I don't know how many tireless nights and so on that she had to deal with how do I get connected and so on like that. But she always had a smile in her voice and a smile on her face, and we talk WhatsApp and so on like that. So I think without Stien being the motivator, the asker, the empowerer, and all the other adjectives that you could have, we probably wouldn't be having this meeting. And then also all the work that she's done with Laura and Jana and the other alumni, and working tirelessly with Annie and her guidance and so on to help grow and develop the alumni to the full potential of their possibilities in that. So I think we're going to really go and grow, and I hope we have monthly national branches doing similar workshops and so on in their home countries, and that because the more you talk, the more you share, the more the teens feel empowered to make a difference. And that's all goes back to Stien being our leader in this. So again, thank you, Stien.
Yeah, thank you, Wayne. It would not happen. We will not reach this point without your support. Calvin as advisor, you as advisor, Annie. And I also would like to thank especially for alumni, senior alumni. Yeah, they dedicate their time, energy to support the team here in Indonesia. And we got also support from the government, Ministry of Environment and Forestry, Ministry of Education and Culture, and from Microsoft Indonesia, of course.
And also
from
this video,
yeah, iCan.
ICSL.
iCan.
iCan Studio Live.
Yeah.
And I think it's a lot of people that really try to manage to make it happen. You know,
That's right.
Well, we can just be staying in one place, but we cannot limit our mind to go globally and meeting you all. I believe that smile really make us happy, because all the sleepless and work hard from these two ladies, I think it's worthwhile by seeing all of you now is, you know, over 50, almost 60 people joining this. And it would, I believe that seeing their faces, they're very happy to hear all the sharing that you all giving to us. And there's still a raised hand here from Laura Kelly and also Aryan India. So maybe we start from Laura Kelly first before we really closing this conference call. Laura and Aryan after that. And we're gonna have a closing speech, maybe one or two encouragement from Stien and Miss Mimi. Go ahead, Laura Kelly, you can unmute.
Yes, hi. I've been watching on YouTube because I'm in work, but I managed to tune in for the last on Teams for the last little bit here. No, I just wanted to add to what Anne-Marie was saying. She was saying about workshops, about how we also focus on art, but what we also focus on, or we have tried to focus on in the last few years, is as well the importance of social media and awareness, and how to raise awareness via social media. And there's also two workshops as well to do with that. So we have one which is a millennial podcast, where the students will be making their own podcasts and discussing environmental issues. And there's also a how to be an environmental influencer, which will include social medias like TikTok and all the newer ones that all the young people like to use these days as well, and how they can use those to raise awareness about the environmental issues that they're passionate about. So just that's also a couple of our workshops, and they'll be led by our alumni as well. So they'll be led by young people for young people. So that's also good, the youth teaching the youth.
Well, that's a great idea, Laura. I mean, yeah, we have to encourage and make young people exciting, so this is gonna be sustained. You know, CEI going to be hundreds and beyond. And we move to Aryan. Thank you, Laura.
Hello. I know everybody is attending this conference from different parts, so a common good day to everyone. This was my first international conference, so it was really exciting. I felt honored interacting with people from different parts of the world. And so this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Learning about CEI and interacting with people, so many different people and their views and opinions about our environment. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Aryan. You want to share what you have in mind, or project, or something that you do?
Actually, my project was about rising carbon dioxide levels. So actually, it was a machine that would reduce the carbon dioxide levels. There's a metal catalyst. So it reacts with carbon and it turns it into solid carbon, which can be used further. So I think that if possible, then this could prove to be a really useful invention.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you for your sharing. And before we are closing this, I would like that the chairman, Ms. Mimi, would love to say thank you to all supporters and partners. And I think that we all here, CEI globally, should know that why this today can happen. And because we've been supported by these people. Go ahead, Ms. Mimi.
So I can read, right?
Yes, you can read.
I would like to say hello, to say thank you to all our team. Yeah, our team at home right now, also here. And then for the supporting program, thank you Ainu Madi Music and Art, Sekolah Menengah Musik. Terima kasih, keren. Kemudian ada orkestra, 3 orkestra, Nusantari, and also Green Voices Sekolah Alam Indonesia, Kementerian Lingkungan Hidup dan Kehutanan Republik Indonesia, Microsoft, thank you for all support, Kementerian Pendidikan dan Kebudayaan, CEI alumni, and the most jaringan Sekolah Alam Nusantara.
With love. That is from Mimi, the chairman, and we.
To love of us.
We would love to hear.
Fighting. This is still a beginning.
This is beginning.
27 start from 37 until.
Okay.
This is still beginning. Endurance.
And we would love to hear to talk anything more.
Yeah.
The organizer.
Yeah, organizer. Yeah. Seven schools in Jaringan Sekolah Alam Nusantara. They located not in Java but also in Sumatra, in Bengkulu, in Medan. So thank you very much. We are value all your contribution. Also for teachers, I know it is very difficult for all teachers who sign up. So far, we have like 17 countries join in, and about 250 participants will join.
Wow.
So excited.
Maybe I would like to mention one by one, yeah. Thank you Sekolah Alam Bogor, SMA Citra Alam, Sekolah Alam Depok, Pandu Pertiwi, Sekolah Alam Medan Raya, and then AB Home Senior High School, and Sekolah Alam Indonesia.
Yeah, and
thank you.
And teachers from various countries, because I know it is very difficult.
Thank you alumni, all the educators.
And I remember before we go to the board, of course, very important with their contribution. But I really value teachers who work hard to prepare their students. I know this Microsoft Teams seems new for many teachers, so they face problem in login, etc. Thank you for your patience and also for
Microsoft Team.
Their hard work to prepare their students for this conference, finalizing their project, submit their project summary. We will publish all their project summary online, so you can access and have a look. And then the schedule also online, so you can visit our website, find the schedule, and then you can come join at any time. Yeah, for journalists, we receive lots of questions already, and then feel free to contact us at any time if you need more information. You are also very welcome to join the conference.
All right,
so we'll be here for 7 nights.
Yeah, so we'll be here for 7 nights. We have not a big teams, but we try to really, comply with health care because of this pandemic. So whoever that can join with us is online, and the main team is going to be here in this studio. And we hope that there will be no problem with Wi-Fi, of course, because there's another challenge for us to, to broadcast to you all globally. And last but not least, with the member of 50 countries, isn't it? And CEI keep doing the international conference every year, and we hope here from Indonesia and of course from everybody CEI globally that it will continue every year, no matter what, whatever happen, with the energy that you share and we share here all together. I believe and we believe here that CEI will go better and much better for the environment, for ourselves, and
Influence.
we can also influence to everybody surrounding us. So I would say that on behalf of everybody here, thank you so much for joining us, hearing a bit here and there about CEI around the world, and we really hope that whatever we hear here, we shared here, that we can continue in the next 7 days, starting from Sunday up to Saturday next week. And please contribute actively and share whatever, and keep smiling and happily. That's the chairman here saying. So we would say goodbye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye and good night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Night, and
have a great breakfast.
And also dinner for us. And have a
good
sleep.
night.
Okay, thank you everyone. Bye-bye.
Auf Wiedersehen. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. See you.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you from CEI India.
Thank you. Kenapa nggak dari tadi ya?